Instead of catching a flight with the rest of our mates to go on holiday, my old mate Sid and I bought a car for £100 and decided to drive it across Europe to get there instead. This is what happened. Welcome back to Car Trouble. You're joining me at the very start of a nearly 2,000 mile journey across Europe in a car that cost £100. If you haven't seen the video with the weird set of circumstances that led to us getting this car, or me getting this car for £100, please check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. It's well worth a watch. Starts and it stops. I haven't tried anything on this car yet. I don't know anything about it. I don't know the history of it. I've literally bought it off a woman in a home-based car park. Power steering seems to work. The engine's okay. There's a little bit of a hesitation. Sometimes it could be some issue with the fuel pump. When you put your foot down, it kind of... So whether that'll do 2,000 miles through 9 countries, I'm not sure. 1998, this was kind of the technology of diesel, really. It's non-turbo, 64 horsepower when it was launched. Probably about 12 of those left now, and some torques, not really that interesting. All I need to know is that it will get us where we're going. 2,000 miles from here, 9 countries away. I'm on the way to pick up my mate Sid from Reading Station, because it was easier for him to get there than it was to get to my house. This is Sid. The funny thing about my mate Sid is he doesn't like to take luggage anywhere. He just refuses to pay for luggage. Last time he came away with us, he didn't have any toiletries with him. He just bummed them off us. He brought a spare pair of pants, which he washed in the sink every night, and he wore his ski clothes. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But I've just had a call off him, and he's assured me this time, because we're away for 11 days, that he's brought some luggage with him. Now, I remember the only other time I've known he's taken luggage anywhere, he took all of his oldest clothes and a really old suitcase, and he just wore his clothes and threw them away, and at the end of it he just threw the suitcase in the bin and got on the plane. But I don't even think he's got a suitcase, so I'm interested to see if he's been and bought any luggage for this. So I'm just going to let you in a little secret before Sid gets in the car. The fuel pump issue I'm getting a little bit concerned about, and just little clues the car keeps giving me, like sometimes at the traffic lights it sits and revs at 1700 RPM. I wanted to share that with you before Sid gets in the car, because he's negative enough as it is, as I'm sure you'll find out. So when he gets in, everything's cool. Okay. One more thing, he's got a really strong Birmingham accent, so he sounds like one of the Peaky Blinders grandparents. So if necessary, be quiet, woman! If necessary, I'll put some subtitles on. In 200 yards. So I've just been at Reading West Station. Sid's not there. He got off at a different station, as you do when you're old. So I'm going to go to Reading other station now. I just found this. I thought it was some kind of window scraper. It's actually a bottle of free shower gel that is half full, that came free with the car. So I'll give that to Sid and see how I bought it for him. I'm just pulling up to the station now. I'm going to see if he's bought any luggage. I will be amazed if Sid's bought a suitcase for this trip. Oh, don't tell me he's not at this station either.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Where are you?
I've just bought myself another drink. Hang on, I can't hear. There's a f***ing singer on here. Hang on, mate. Say again.
I said, I'm at the taxi rank. I've been looking all over for you. Where are you?
In the pub. By the Thames Tower, are you?
Are you not doing any driving today, then?
No, not there. Okay, I'll drink this and come out then.
There you go. That's what this trip's going to be like. I'll come with you, Will. I'll share the driving, yeah. So it looks like I'm designated driver. I got old, grumpy, drunk bloke in the car. Well, I've been in Reading for 42 minutes now, and we can't seem to get to the same entrance of the same station. That bodes well for the rest of the 2,000 mile journey. There's the old bloke with a suitcase. There he is.
We got no f***ing chance, have we? Anyway, here's my f***ing bag. It's all right, this car. I'll buy this off you. £1,500. Yeah. How you doing, bud?
All right, mate. How you doing?
Yeah.
You got a few drinks on board, then?
Oh yeah. Oh, me, look at all this. So is this working now?
What? Yeah, it's on.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck off.
I've got to get used to using the bleep machine, haven't
I suppose.
I? Right. This is the worst town I've ever been to.
I've never been to Reading in my life, but it's
I don't think I'm coming back now.
Nah, shit all in it.
What do you think of a £100 car then?
I think it's f***ing cracking, mate.
£100. He hasn't got us there yet. It's only done 46 miles since we left home. Only 1,900.
You got no f***ing chance. Like I said, you couldn't find Reading, so you couldn't find
Well, yeah. I'm not taking all the blame for that.
No.
I found Reading. I've been here ages.
I've been here ages as well. I'm being recorded now and I'm swearing. I'll stop swearing, alright?
Yeah, we'll see. Should we have a swear box?
Well,
I'm going to make a fortune.
at the end of it, I'll be absolutely broke. Anyway, you just follow the sat nav.
Okay, that's another quid.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a millionaire by the end of this trip.
Just get us out of Reading, will you?
Tell me about your suitcase then. Your luggage.
I haven't got a suitcase. I put it all in a paper bag, to be honest with you. It was a Boots paper bag, and I was going to bullshit you and tell you that it was my medication. But anyway, when I put all the stuff in, the bag rips. So I put it in a Morrison's bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Morrison's make better luggage than Boots, don't they?
It's an expensive one, I can tell you. So yeah, it's all in it.
Was it 10p? Was it a bag for life?
You know, there it is. So basically, it looks big now, but the good news about it is, as we go on and I take these clothes off, they go in the bin, and that gets smaller. So by the time we get to somewhere,
Well, you're going to take the bag on the plane, we empty.
more or less, yeah.
We'll throw it away and lose 15p.
I'm not leaving that. No, I'll probably leave it there. I mean, somebody would be glad of that in Bulgaria, wouldn't they? I mean, that'd probably be a luxury item.
What, a bag?
Yeah. Somebody go, left the Morrison's bag. Will is an hour late to pick me up. I had to go in the pub, and it was £8.20 for a large Jameson's down in Reading. I hope it's going to get better when we get to where we going. Just get us to the tunnel. Watching cars. This is the motorway, so. What time's the ferry, you say?
Tunnel. 5:20.
5:20. So we're not going to get that. So we'll get probably the 6 o'clock one.
Yeah, we'll be lucky to get the 6 o'clock one after our tour around Reading.
After not so much after your not getting there on time.
All you had to do was walk out of a station. I had to work out which station you decide to get off at, and then wonder which door you're going to stagger out of.
Well, there was a pub. Yeah, I had to have a tough out a couple of days ago as well. I ain't got many left, so they was going to take some more out. And I said, I'm going to Bulgaria. They're meat eaters there. They don't do soft food. I've got to have some teeth in my mouth.
Breaking news concerning the M25. Huge tailbacks have been caused on what is Britain's busiest motorway.
They're filtering us all into the fast lane.
So you've passed the accident?
Yeah, we're actually at it now.
I think we're coming up to it.
No, we passed it.
We passed it, mate.
So you've passed the Leatherhead tunnel?
No, we've passed the accident.
And what about Brexit?
So it was good we got through that bloody traffic jam, wasn't it? I thought we was going to be there all night.
I've got to do an update, haven't I? Update on the fact that we're stuck in traffic on the M25 for an accident for an hour and a half, and our train from Folkestone, the Eurotunnel, left 50 minutes ago.
Yeah. So what time?
And we've still got 48 miles to go.
So yeah, what you need to do is when we get on them French roads, you stop at one of them shitty French motorway places to get me a bottle of wine. So I can have a drink. You can't have one though because you got to drive.
Yeah, that's right. I can see how this is going already. I'll help you drive.
I've had too many.
I'm so glad you came along to weigh that side of the car down.
Yeah. What time do we reckon we'll be getting on the train now?
7:40. So that gets in at 9:15 their time.
Yep.
Hotel for 12:30. But you're okay because you'll have been asleep for about 4 hours by that point anyway.
Especially if I have that bottle of wine. Look at you taking these expensive cars in your £100 bag of Look at it.
7.5 miles to go, Sidders.
7.5. What time we got?
6:35.
6:55.
Well, we got some time. Prezi,
What is it?
shower gel. Bought it for you especially.
What are you trying to say? I'm a
Present.
smelly bastard.
It's a present. I paid a fortune for that.
How much was it?
20 quid.
Why have you bought this for me?
It was 3 quid.
Oh, that's.
Well, because I know you never bring any with you.
I haven't bought any actually. Have you got this, while you're at it, have you got any toothpaste? I'm going to borrow your toothbrush.
So tell us about your first car.
My first car, it was an Austin Somerset.
Was that a horse?
It was an Austin Somerset, a black one.
Did they have cars when you had your first car?
They had cars. Yeah. I don't know what engine was in it. It was an Austin. It was black. I think it cost me 8 quid. I think.
People are going to learn a lot from this, aren't they?
I know. I don't know nothing about it. First of all, I had a motor. No, first of all, I had a Bantam. Then I had a motor scooter because I wanted to be a mod. So I went and got myself a 350 matchless
What's that?
motorbike. So I went to the Isle of Wight Pop Festival. So what year was that? 1967. And then I had a bubble car. Oh, that was my first car. I had a bubble car. What?
How long is left of this tunnel?
We'll be in France soon. Yeah.
Joy.
How about you? First car?
My first car was much older than I am. Well, everybody was in the 90s, and I had a 1966 Morris Minor. The floor was rotten, and so my dad got his brother-in-law, who was a welder of some sort, to weld a new floor in it, and he used some kind of tank material that was about that thick.
Yeah.
So the car weighed a ton, but it had all these drill holes in it. So
Yeah.
when I went through a puddle, all the water had come up through the floor. So I masticked a load of 2p pieces to the floor to cover the holes up.
And it worked.
It did for a bit, yeah.
I forgot I had one of them, except I had the Morris Minor Traveller, you know, with the wood on.
Yeah.
That f***ing awful thing. Are we going to stop at a pub and get me a drink if you're driving?
Yeah.
We ought to, really, haven't we? Because I can have a snooze then.
I'm so glad you came.
It's a bit inconsiderate of you, really, not to have bought me a drink by now, I think.
Bought you some water.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice lady, was she waving at us and no one else?
Because we're a nice couple of kids. Got the lights on.
Yeah. Maybe that's what she was waving at us. Belgium!
Yeah, that. Do you know what a Walloon is?
What?
A French-speaking Belgian.
I didn't know that.
So you learn something every day, don't you?
I honestly don't feel any better off for knowing
That's
that.
and that car is a British number plate. What the fuck?
That car's a big van. This is called Plopsaland. Did you see that?
Plopsaland. Mind them trucks, don't run into the back of them.
I'll try. So I'll do my best. I was going to smash into them until you said that.
What are you doing?
Shut up.
Do you mean shut up?
Please stop talking.
No.
I'm a bit worried about this fuel pump. You know.
Oh yeah.
I am a bit, because it keeps lurching and stopping. If it's on its way out and we're only 200 miles in to 2,000 miles, it's a long ass way.
So what do you think of Belgium then, mate?
Oh, it's magic, isn't it? It's dark,
Yeah,
flat, like
yeah.
the last place we were in France. That was dark and flat as well, wasn't it? So with this 90s bit of luxury engineering, driver airbag, amongst all the other cool things, it's got a driver airbag. You ain't got an airbag because you're expendable.
It's not a very nice thing to say.
Not even the
Is it because
German
I'm-
automobile companies like you. You're not worth saving.
Is it because I'm old? What are you trying to say? But it doesn't count for me.
You're not even worth a bag of air. So a quick update. We've done 336 miles so far. And we've been travelling through Belgium, which is just like a massive industrial estate.
It is an industry.
And we're on the worst road surface I think I've ever travelled on a motorway. It's horrendous. It's just exhausting.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Belgium?
It's awful. beautiful place.
Now, before y'all start blogging or leaving comments, these boys know that Belgium has some mighty fine places to look at. But they've been driving for 12 hours straight, and it's as dark as a hillbilly's butt crack out there, and they just want to get to the hotel in the Netherlands. We've got 40 miles to go. The hold-up of 2.5 hours means we're going to get to the hotel about 1:45, and I think the bar's going to be closed.
And I'm desperate for a beer. Can I just point out, Will has not bought any beer. There's not in the car. Can you believe that?
What kind of legal road trip is this?
He's come on this trip without bringing any beer, or wine, or whiskey. Keep your eyes on the road.
Don't make me test out your no airbag for you. 8 miles to go to beer and bed.
I'm betting there's no beer. Bloody bar will be shut.
After 13 hours of driving across 3 countries, the last 200 metres proved to be the most challenging.
How do you get through here then? Where's the hotel?
Over there.
We obviously got to go around it. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that isn't it? Where's a car park? Maybe the sat-nav got us all the way here and messed up the last 10 yards.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Can't be the road to a hotel, can it?
It's got to be right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The boy did good.
It's alright, isn't it? So we've made it to the hotel. It's 1 AM. Yeah, gonna find somewhere to sleep now. Probably go in.
Oh yeah, man. It's like you're sleeping with your old buddy again.
Oh no. And if the day wasn't hard enough already, they gave us a double room instead of a twin. Join us in the next episode when we crack on to Germany, to a town where Sid used to live 47 years ago. Will he remember any of it? Unlikely, considering he can't even remember yesterday. I have to resuscitate Sid.
Sid! No!
And a local insists on showing me his anus.
What does this mean?